Hello and welcome to UC Santa Barbara's Office of Admissions webinar on major preparation for transfer students. In this video, we will focus on different options students have for their major preparation and subsequent transfer to UCSB, and as well as available resources transfer students can utilize. Completion of major preparation is a vital aspect of preparing for transfer. Major preparation is a set of courses a university sets for prospective transfer students to complete before transferring. Major preparation ensures prospective transfer students will be as prepared as possible for their major after transferring. As you look through major offerings and their associated major preparation at each UC campus of your interest, you'll notice that in most cases, not all major preparation is the same. It is important that you reach out to each UC you're interested in to see what major preparation looks like so you can plan out your transfer path accordingly. Are you decided on a major but want to keep your UC campus options open? UC Transfer Pathways may be right for you. UC Transfer Pathways is designed for our most sought-after majors like biology, chemistry, computer science, physics, and sociology, just to name a few. With the UC Transfer Pathways major, you can complete a single set of major preparation courses for your major, and it'll be accepted by all UC campuses. Because these pathways are set at the highest level of selection, a UC campus cannot require more major preparation courses than listed, but some may accept less, which is why it is very important to verify which courses are required at each UC campus for your major. In addition to UC Transfer Pathways majors, do not include a pre-major GPA for required major preparation, so it's good to check with the UC campuses about suggested or required GPAs. Not all majors are considered pathway majors, so please make sure to check if yours is. Required major preparation is exactly as it sounds. If a UC campus says the major preparation for your major is required, that means that it must be completed in order to be eligible, and it'll impact whether or not you're admitted. Required major preparation should be considered just as important as general UC eligibility. Please note that most campuses also associate a major preparation GPA with required major preparation, which is just an average of the grades you receive in your required major preparation courses. While you have until the end of the spring term to transfer to meet your course requirements, your major preparation GPA will be calculated through the fall term that you apply for. Therefore, you cannot leave all major preparation for the spring. Please complete as much of your major preparation as possible by the fall term that you apply, so that we're able to calculate a pre-major GPA. At UCSB, we call majors with required major preparation selective majors. Selective majors at UCSB's College of Letters and Science include any major that falls under biological sciences, economics, mathematics, physics, and chemistry. Every major in the College of Engineering is highly selective, with the most extensive required major preparation of any major here at UCSB. Majors that do not fall under biological sciences, economics, mathematics, and physics in UCSB College of Letters and Science only have recommended major preparation. You should still try to get as much of it completed prior to transferring to UCSB, but it will be no way impact whether or not you're admitted. To any other major in this college, again, please plan to complete recommended courses sequences at one college. All majors in the College of Creative Studies have recommended major preparation, but there is a required supplemental application. This supplemental application does not apply to you if you're applying to a major in the College of Letters and Science or the College of Engineering. On the other hand, recommended major preparation courses do not have an impact on whether or not you're admitted. These are courses that will ultimately help you graduate in a timely manner after transferring. So they're still important to try to complete. Whatever you're able to complete before transfer will then have to be completed once you get to a UCSB or the UC of your interest. Please note that if you have a series that is recommended for major preparation, like chemistry or calculus, you should plan to complete it all at the same college you're transferring from. If you're unable to finish a full series before transfer, we won't know exactly how much more you will need to complete at UCSB to finish the rest of the series. This won't necessarily impact your admissions decision, but can delay your time to graduation. If you're interested in transferring to UCSB, we strongly recommend you check out our major preparation guide on our website. This PDF helps break down what is required versus recommended for your major at UCSB. Please note, it should be used as a quick reference document with limited details. UCSB major preparation may look different from what other UC campuses require or recommend. When reviewing the sheet, you'll notice the requirements and recommendations are general and do not break down what these classes are at your specific college. Please refer to assist.org for those details. If you're currently attending a California community college, you can find direct course-to-course articulations on assist.org. Assist.org is the official online statewide database that allows prospective California community college transfer students to review UC transferable courses, UC eligibility courses, campus-specific major articulations, and UC CalGETC courses. When you land on the Assist main page, you'll notice that at the center of the web page, there's a section that allows you to search articulation agreements. These are the agreements that the UC has with California community colleges that specify what community college courses apply to major preparation requirements and recommendations. You'll indicate what community college you're attending or plan to attend and what campus you'd like to transfer to. Once you click View Agreements, you will be routed to another web page that allows you to view agreements by major department, prefix, or general education. It'll automatically vault by major, and from there you'll select your major of interest. Here we've selected actuarial science, and you'll be able to view and or download the agreement that shows you what courses from your community college will apply to the requirements and recommendations for your major at the UC of your choice. While the University of California does prioritize California community college students, we accept students from all colleges and universities. UCSB does not pre-evaluate coursework from non-California community colleges. We've created a guide to course transferability that explains in detail what we look for in UC transferable courses. We also recommend referring to the UCSB General Catalog, specifically under the undergraduate program information, which will list the UCSB specific courses that meet degree requirements. Please note that using our guide and course catalog does not guarantee transferability, but should be used in your major preparation planning if you are coming from a non-California community college. These resources can be very helpful for determining which courses to take as you prepare to transfer. But your major department at UCSB will determine if your college and or university coursework will apply to degree requirements once you enroll at UCSB if you are admitted. Finding the UCSB course catalog is as quick as a Google search. When you get to the catalog landing page, you'll notice the search bar with which you can search for UCSB courses using the courses filter. From there, select the keyword of a course you'd like to compare, like English. Click Search, and you'll be directed to a menu of UCSB courses that have the keyword associated with them. When you're on the Courses menu, you'll notice it'll give you each course title, prerequisite courses, and course description. If you have a course description at your college or university with a similar title, prerequisites, and course description, then it is a good chance of being UC transferable. This can be especially helpful if you're concerned about meeting your major preparation requirements. Please note that this method is meant to give you an idea of what might transfer to UCSB and does not provide any guarantees. For any questions about the admissions process, including major preparation, please feel free to email us at admissions.ucsb.edu. On the admissions website, you'll also find regular webinar series with UCSB transfer admissions counselors and are able to schedule a one-on-one appointment with an admissions counselor as well. We wish you the best of luck in completing all of your required and recommended major preparation coursework. Thank you.